speaking of cool work, another one is, how was the Webflow.com, like the new Webflow website, how was it built? So Corey Mon, who is on the Webflow team, he's a designer slash developer. He led this project. What is interesting about it is that 15 different Webflow projects, mixing them in one. So they brought in a lot of like different separated projects in one project, and like I believe like mixing 45 different CMS collections, and like just bringing things down and making more lean in one project using the new component system, and also using the real-time collaboration, which we still don't have access to yet, but they've used it to have 6 developers on this project at the same time building this giant. This is like an insanely huge website, all with components, and they used Maest. Maest is
Interesting.
his framework.
Yeah.
So they used Maest, and he shows how the component system is used. And interestingly enough, it's not a lot of different components, because with component variations and with component properties, you can create multiple layouts,
Sure.
all with one component. And to add to that, we have slots, which allows you to put components inside each other. You have cards, and you just reuse them in different places, in different like versions. And these render only the piece that is needed. So they don't, like, you don't get the entire junk in the front end when you load it. So it's super performant.
It's not just showing and hiding things. It's literally rendering only what's necessary.
Exactly. It's not hiding it. It's just not publishing what you don't use. Yeah. So this video is a cool shout out to watch, to see how a huge project like this is.
How long is it?
Because it's 7 minutes. I wish it was longer.
Jesus. Yeah, you sort of want it to be like a series. Do you know what I mean?
I want like a 2-hour version of this. Like, honestly, I want 2 hours of this goodies.
Yeah, because it's you know, maybe not so much for the design, but for me, it's very interesting thinking the strategic side of, you know, when I first started doing web development, we would literally print out the website, right? And we would circle things, and we'd create like a mind map, not even a mind map, like a physical map on like, well, what's the word? Semantically, this component is the same as this component. They just look different. So how do we combine them? Do we create variations? Like, you create a whole map of how everything is. And I'm sure they had to do that to get the most out of as little as possible, you know?
Yeah. And look how lean and
look at that.
The variable panel is just so lean. It's so little. It's efficient. Not like crazy efficient. Yeah, it's not crazy. That's why I love Maest, by the way. I don't like Client First.
I always wanted to do a video on Maest. I always wanted to like look into it and whatever, but I just never got around to doing it.
Yeah, and because like the entire community started like using Client First, we have to use it. But I personally like Maest, and Maest is more developer friendly and leaner, and Client First is more.
Have you tried Lumos?
I've watched videos on it, but I haven't tried it. To me, Lumos is very exciting, but it feels a bit, and I don't want to use the word experimental, but a lot of it looks very complicated, honestly. And I am afraid of like trying to use it and not, I'm sure I will understand it. I don't think it's that complicated, but I don't feel like great sharing something that complex with everyone else and like handing that over to the client. Maybe I should rethink this. Maybe I should give it a try. And
I wonder what his, and all of these people, what Cohen's, is it Maury Cohen or Corey Moen?
Corey
Moen. I wonder what their one-liner is for these. Like, this is the design, or this is the style framework for, you know, people
so
whatever.
We can look at this. So Maest is a lightweight framework of essential classes, components, and strategies to help you build efficiently for any brand and scale in Webflow. They are efficient, and they are Webflow. They are developer friendly, and they are based on the idea of Maest is based on Bootstrap. Are
Interesting.
you familiar with Bootstrap?
Yeah, which is very
Yeah,
interesting because Bootstrap is kind of dead, and it
yeah,
was
it is because
bloated and
of
horrible.
yeah, yeah,
But it laid the foundations of a lot of what we do today. The componentize,
yes,
components really started with Bootstrap.
yeah.
You know, this idea.
So try to do less. Try to do more with less CSS. Anyway, I again I like it because it's more developer friendly and more leaner. If it's leaner at the start, it gives me more freedom to add
Mm.
whatever like system or class that I want on top.
This sounds
Uh,
like a good idea for a video for you as well, though. Is this idea of like taking Maest, taking Lumos, taking Client
yeah,
First, and saying this is
good
what it
idea.
is and this is why it's good. Um, who was that Marcel guy? He small, medium, large, or something. He had one that looks like he's working quite heavily on that. Have you heard that one?
No, I'm not
Small,
sure. Like
medium,
I know
large, or
there are like
something.
other frameworks as
Yeah,
well,
yeah. But
but
just
we
giving,
have
like,
these
again,
three big
establishing those
ones.
one-liners based on your experience. Like, this is great for doing. It's a lot of research, to be fair, but I think
Yeah,
that would be
yeah,
very helpful because people probably are looking at all these frameworks and being like, well, which one is good and why would I use this one? How
yeah,
do I know it's going to be right for me?
yeah. I think to me, Maest is it seems like to be the middle ground that is lightweight and simple enough that I can hand to another developer and understand it.
Mm.
Client first had this idea to share it with your clients, but I never I
What a
understood
bizarre
why
concept!
why would I want
Yeah,
sorry Vince with team, but why would I want to share like the designer, the classes with my client? They
that's
no.
amateur designers, which we all were at one point, thinking this is a good idea, thinking, oh yeah, they won't. But then you get more advanced in your career and you learn that no, like we do not want they shouldn't want to. They should focus on what they're good at, not and they're
Yeah.
hiring me to be yeah, anyway, whatever.
And Webflow is nowadays amazing at being good for like low and non-technical
Yeah,
users. So as a developer, I can build this beautiful like component system. These green things that you see on the screen, these are components,
yeah.
and you can now put these inside of each other, and any non-technical people can do this because you have a component that is a button and you put it wherever you want. Well, not exactly wherever we want, you want wherever I as a developer allow you to.
Mm,
So there is less chance of you breaking the
mm,
design, and if even if you do, you can, it's like Lego blocks that you can
mm.
pull out and like put back together any how you want. So yeah, client first, I'm not a big fan honestly, but we use it because the entire like ecosystem. Anyway,
This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.